Miss Teresa. Welcome back to Make It Monday at the Box Springs Library. Today we're going to make this cute Easter wreath. So if you're ready, let's get started. So in order to make our wreaths, we're going to need some moss. You can use brown, any color you want. I think there's green, red. You're going to need 2 of the circle wreaths from Dollar Tree. This is a 14-inch, so it's whatever you can find. You're going to need some plastic eggs. Again, these came from the Dollar Tree. I like the speckle ones. We're trying to go for a more realistic egg. You can see that this is very bright purple and very bright green. Obviously, a chicken doesn't lay this color eggs, but you're going to work with what you got. In the packet, it does come all different colors, so I did take out the purple and I did take out the green. The blue and the pink are still kind of vibrant, but they're not like hot pink or anything like that, or neon blue. If you don't like either one of these, you can always take them out or put a white paint over them, so that would help that, okay? And again, you're going to need 2 of these. I don't know if I said that. You're going to need some zip ties. So my wreath is black, so I have some black zip ties. And then you're going to either need some ribbon for a bow. Also, I got this cute little gnome. You can hang that from the center. You can do both, which I think I'm probably going to do. But it's whatever your preference are. And then you may need some scissors. Of course, you're going to need your glue gun and your glue sticks. So let's get started, okay? So first thing you do, cut off your tags on your wreath holder, okay? And then we opened up a package of eggs, and you can see there's spacing in between the wreath. There's several spaces. So what I allotted for in my brain is 2 eggs per section, okay? So that's why you need 2 packs of the eggs, okay? So let me move these out of the way for a minute. Stay. And then what I'm going to do with the Spanish moss is I'm going to pull this out for a minute. Now you can do one of 2 things. You can either put a layer of Spanish moss all the way around it first, and then go back in the eggs and then add the Spanish moss as filler. Or you can just glue the eggs strictly onto your wreath and then use the moss for filler. If you do that, you don't need as much moss. So just keep that in mind. And you can see it is shredding all over the place. So that's why I'm going to do option number 2, which is to put the, whoops, I just dropped an egg. Hang on. So what you're going to do is glue the eggs first and then add in the Spanish moss to help with the filler, okay? So since we know we're going to glue down the eggs, we're going to glue them to the center 2 rungs of your wreath, okay? Now, I have 4 different colors. I'm going to mix and match my order. I'm not going to put pink, white, blue, yellow, pink, white, blue, yellow. I'm going to mix it up. That's what I want to do because it's going to come out in an odd number anyway. So, we need some more hot glue. So I'm not going to do a pattern. Going in there. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for this little section right here where it comes together, because I don't want that shown on my egg. It's up to you. That's just my preference. So as you're gluing, make sure you're getting that middle rung with your hot glue, okay? Stay. Move. Sorry, we have a mess going. You're not going to stay, are you? Nope, it's going to need moss. Sorry, we tried. That's the thing about crafts, is that you try one way, doesn't work, you try the other. So we're going to go ahead and glue the moss down. Stretch it out as far as you can stretch it. You can see it's rolled tight. You're going to separate that. And then we're just gonna stretch it out along here, and then we're just gonna glue this moss to the frame, and then we'll go back and add the eggs, okay? And I'm not too worried about the center, because the center we're going to put the bow, so you really won't need eggs there. So let's glue this down. Put a little glue here, stick it there, glue here, just put little dots of glue. Now on my working station it is leaking through. That's fine. Hot glue just peels off, so you really don't have to worry about your working station too much. And don't worry about the moss not being in there like hard, because we're going to put the top on, so don't worry about it too much. Now we're going to take the eggs again, and we're going to put some glue on them, and then we're just going to glue them onto the moss, okay? So we'll take the one I just put some glue on, we're going to put some more glue on it, and then we're just going to glue it into the moss, okay? And you can put these as close or as far apart as you want. And you can switch the order, which is what I'm doing. I have some going this way and some going that way. I want it to be very rustic and very farmhouse. So I'm just putting them on whichever direction I grab them. So the most difficult part with this is is picking out which direction you want your eggs, and which colors and so on and so forth. You could probably find them, just the white eggs if you want to. I know there's foam eggs on Amazon that you could order and put speckles on, but for $1.25 this works just fine. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so if you feel that it needs any fillers in between here, if you think that the wreath is showing too much, you can always grab your moss, add a little extra, wrap around it wherever you think it needs it. Alright, so I think that's pretty full. And actually we only ended up using one bag of eggs. I didn't want them too close, so keep that in mind whenever you're putting it together. Whoops, get back in there. So this is going to be your difficult part, okay? So on your zip ties, you don't need really long ones. These are actually medium length. And if I could, I would have chose a smaller one, but my Dollar Tree only had the medium length, the medium or the large, and I did not want the large, okay? So we're going to start up at the top, and we're going to zip tie it on the outside first. Well, if I can get it to do it. Like that. And then we're going to continue all the way around the outside, and then we'll work our way to the inside, okay? Okay guys, so we're back. What we're going to do, we've already done all the outside. Now we're going to do on the inside. You can see the inside is not going to close, and that's fine. We just don't want these eggs to fall out, okay? So we're just going to go and loop the zip tie through here as well. Whoop. And if you can move it, move your zip tie where the connection's down at the bottom, so that way you really don't see it whenever you're getting ready to go, okay? So we're going to continue this all around the inside, and we'll be right back. So we're back. we're going to cut off the ends of our zip ties. And then in the middle, we're going to cut them off as well. So this is the way it's looking right now. If it bothers you that the moss is hanging out, you can cut it with scissors. It particularly doesn't bother me. I want that rustic look, so it is up to you. Just make sure you're turning your zip ties so you cannot see them. It's just a little personal preference of mine. I don't want to see the zip ties, but again, that's up to you. Okay, so it's like that. Now we're going to get the ribbon for the bow, and we're just going to make a very simple bow. And I have little carrot ones, just because it's Easter. So, and I don't want my bow too big. So then we're going to glue our bow onto our wreath. So then our last thing is our little gnome. Make sure you cut this price tag off. And then decide where you want him to hang. He does have a hook. I'm going to see if I can maneuver this hook all the way to the top. And there you go. Perfect for Easter. Thank you again for joining us for this edition of Make It Monday, where we made this cute Easter wreath. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We love seeing your creations. And until next time, bye-bye.